So in today's episode, we're going to be starting off with the RS4. We need to do an oil change on the engine. So we're going to do the oil change, and also we need to repair the water coolant bottle that's leaking. So we're going to have to replace the coolant on the RS4 as well. So I think, yeah, let's quickly get it on the oil spray and then we get started. Okay, so also now the engine is running, so it's going to get like a warm. So when we drain the oil, then you know it's nice and hot. Let's get this car quickly inside. The engine's nice and warm. So that's what we need. Let's switch it on. Okay, engine is warm. The arms are in. Let's yeah, we're gonna be using Shell Helix. So that's what was advised by VAGZ. So let's try this 5W40 oil. So surprisingly, this engine spec shows 9.5 liters of oil required, so we have to buy 5 liters. So let's see when we drain the oil out how much actually comes out of the engine. Okay, let's see what size does it take. So yeah, what we didn't show in this video, what we noticed when we just received the car was that there were some plastic ducts that were hanging low at the bottom of the car, and then when we jacked it up and we looked underneath, we found that the huge let's say the engine cover at the bottom is missing. So the dealer is aware about this, so they will be replacing this for us. So for now we just cable tied a few of the covers that were hanging loose just to secure it, so when we're driving a bit of high speeds it's safe. But yeah, it will be nice when that cover comes in because it's got some extra ducts for cooling the brakes and to scoop up the air to help us cool the brakes off and so on, and of course to protect the bottom of the engine. Okay, so to remove the engine oil, we've got a sump nut, sump bolt over there. Looks like a normal axe. So we'll just get an axe. Let's quickly remove that and then we start draining the oil. Let's go. Take the sump plug out. There we go. Oh, hold on, it's already coming out. Let me just get this out. Gonna need this tool. Ah, there we go. Okay, you can drop it slowly onto the stand. Let's see. Okay, so we got all the oil out. Let's quickly close up here. There we go. Nice and tight. Let's just get all this excess mess wiped up. There we go. So it looks like we got, yeah, that looks like almost 10 liters, eh? This engine takes a lot of oil. We'll see when we fill it how much does it actually take. That'll be interesting to know. Okay, so we're all done here at the bottom. Let's get the new oil filter fitted. So this oil filter, see, it's got this little o-ring on the bottom which will oil up, and inside the housing there's a special place there, there's an extra hole for it to locate in there. So you're going to make sure you line that up nicely before you fit it. There we go. And that should clip into position there. And then I already oiled up this o-ring here, We can put that on. At least, I must say, at least Audi didn't make it too complicated and locate the oil filter in a bad place, so it's easy to work. There we go. So that's threading on. There we go. Okay, and the cover is closed. That's it. Okay, so next step, we're going to start throwing some oil in. Let's put in the first 5 liter and then oh wait, sorry, we forgot this. So let's quickly put that back also, and we know that's done. This one was at the bottom. Number 10. And yeah. Okay. Where's our electric? There we go. Okay. There we go. The cover is on. That's quite fun and exciting because we're working on a supercar engine here, doing oil change on it.
This is very exciting.
That's something different, right? It's not your normal 4 cylinders that we're working on, or a 6 cylinder.
Yeah, but I must say the Sky's class, especially the engine bay.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I think this engine bay, Audi did the right thing. Audi never put the cheap plastic covers over the engine on this model. They left the beauty of the engine to show, and that's really nice. How's it looking? It's not messing anyway.
No, it's good. Do I need to hold the funnel for you?
No, it's okay.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the first 5 liters. So let's do something interesting. I don't think we're even gonna see anything on the dipstick. Let's check if there's something showing on the dipstick. Let's just put that on that side. There's the dipstick. I don't think it's gonna show anything on there. So that's the oil marks. Let's try and see. Ha! Not even a tip of oil. That's a big engine. Okay, so let's get the second one. There we go. Yeah, that's 0.5. Let's check. So we got to keep checking the mark, make sure we're on point, and then we'll start the car up so we can get the oil circulating through the filter. Then we do one more check again to make sure. Yes, we are there. Okay, so we also need to replace the coolant bottle because we've got a water leak. You can see there's a lot of water marks underneath. It's leaking by the sensor at the bottom. So we've got a star screw over here. What else is holding it? Doesn't look too complicated, eh? It's just the star screw, and I think it's gonna come forward. So let's get that star out. It's gonna be just that. Yep. And then we need to remove this pipe and that top pipe over there. All right, cool. Let's get the pipes quickly off and then we see. Making ourselves scared for nothing. There's no pressure. But it's good to be safe than sorry, né?
Way better.
Okay, let's go. There we go. So that one's on. Let's get the, I think let's fit all the pipes on once quickly. Put the screw back on here. I think we can top up a little bit more for it. Okay, let's close our cap up. Then we can crank the engine. Last cover, we just step it over. Let's get that past here. Let's wipe that quickly down. I think then we can start the car up and we can let it idle. We check it while it's idling to make sure we got no leaks at the bottom, and we should be good to go.
Sounds good.
So I think you'll be wondering why we're changing the oil. I think it's a rule of thumb that we learned from my late dad. He always said immediately when you buy a new vehicle or used new vehicle, does not matter what the service history says, whether oil was changed or not, you don't ever trust it. So first thing we do is we normally always replace the engine oil, and if the engine's got a cam belt, we also replace the cam belt immediately, and then we track from that day on and make sure that everything is done, because seeing is believing, huh?
Seeing is believing.
Okay, so we got that done. Let's quickly start the engine up, make sure just a quick crank just so we can get oil into the filter, and then we do a final check of the oil level. We jack it up and we make sure there's no leaks at the bottom. All right. Okay, that looks good. No, there's no oil lights on. Let's quickly finalize the oil level. Let's check. Yeah, it took again. So we need to let's put some oil. This one, it's almost taking the full 10 liters, eh?
It's insane.
Yeah, 10 liters.
Seems like this car is going to be a lot of maintenance, eh?
10 liters of oil. Oh my goodness. MS, sulfur, 10 liters.
10 liters.
Don't believe this. Wow. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, we're on the mark. That's good. Okay, so that's it. Let's quickly start her up. We're gonna jack the car up, make sure that there's no leaks at the bottom after we had that sump plug out. Also the oil filter housing in it. We're gonna just inspect it and make sure everything is okay here. And then I think we're done. Okay, so engine's idling. Looks good. We got no oil leaks. There's no water leaks. I think everything looks sorted out. What we'll do is we'll go take it for a test drive. Also something interesting I want to show you all. We didn't know this, so we bought the car with it's got beautiful downpipes that were done. With a X pipe in the center. Very nice exhaust system done, so we'll go test this. And there's some secret that I did to the exhaust on the back. So we'll video this so you can hear what a RS4 B7 sounds like being, let's say, a straight pipe. So we're gonna go test that quickly, and then yeah, let's see how it goes. Psychologically, the engine just sounds nicer because it's got fresh oil in it. There we go. Check how nice this bottle looks with the coolant. A nice white clear bottle, not so yellow and old anymore. Huh? The engine bay just looks even better.
It looks so much neater.
Yeah, we're excited. Let's go test drive the car. Oi. That's a RS4 problem, eh? There we go. Okay, we made a flop. So we've got a coolant light on, showing that there's no coolant in the system. I think we forgot to plug the coolant level sensor back in. Let's quickly check that. And I thought about it, and then something told me, hey.
Yeah, I was also about to remind you, but I thought you already did.
There's actually a cover on here. It's got a cover on it to protect it. Okay, there we go. That's plugged in. I think then we should be fine. Okay. We're good to go. Okay, so last night it was a bit too dark for us to take video inside the car, so we decided to wait it out for daylight. It's much better now. We're in the RS4. We're gonna go test the car now and quickly hear what does the straight pipe actually sound like on this car. The temperature is still cold, so let's just wait for it to warm up a bit, and then we'll give you the exhaust sound from inside the car and also from the outside. I'll do a few pulls so that you can hear what it actually sounds like from the outside. Cool. Alright, so let's go from inside the car. Let's see when it opens at 6,000. That's crazy. That was mad. Zulma, that was crazy.
That was insane.
Okay, so that's what it sounds like. I'll do one pull again now on this uphill, just to show you where it comes in at 5,000. The flaps open at 5,000, and then we've got a straight pipe 8-cylinder. So here it goes. Let's go. This thing sounds crazy. So the vacuum pipes, so what we done was we basically relocated the exhaust flaps, that's vacuum actuators, and they set to open at 5,000 RPM, and when you let off on the throttle, because there's no vacuum on the engine, so they basically close. So it's set to close when the car's coasting. So that's why you'll hear it's only open when we're pressing flat after 5,000, and then before that, once we let off, it's quiet and it's back to the normal, let's say, sport exhaust. So we just relocated the actuators from after the silencer to before the silencers and gave it a straight pipe. It's actually quite cool, because from all RPMs before 5,000, you got a normal RS4, and after that you just let the beast reveal itself. But it sounds really crazy. I hope on the video it's coming out good, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna try and quickly get a few pulls from the outside. Let me just find a nice stretch so we can do that for you. Cool. Okay, we got a nice stretch here where I can do it. I think the last time we had the R36 here on the stretch, so it's a nice pull just to get first and second gear. We'll come back with the car. What I want to show you all on the outside what it sounds like. Let's quickly go to the exhaust at the back. Let's go. So if you hear it now, that's what it sounds like in basically the sport mode without actuators on the back. So it's running both the outlets. If you look inside the exhaust, the two outlets are open on each side. So that's like normal sports mode. That's what we're hearing. Let me just give it a few revs so you can hear what it sounds like. So sorry, there it was screaming. That's when I went past 5,000 that it opened the screamer pipes. So also the other functions it has is when you just start up the car, the screamer pipe, not the screamer, let's say the straight pipe is actually open. Let me switch it off and I start it and show that quickly. Just quickly start it up, and then it closes after a few seconds. Here it goes. So it just opens for like about 3 seconds until it gets vacuum on the vacuum actuators, and then it closes. Alright, so let's quickly hear what does it sound like. I'm going to do a quick pull down, and then let's try and get it coming back as well. Did you catch that? Come on,
Oh my god.
Okay, so there you have it. That's what it sounds like from the outside with our trial and error relocation of the actuators, which actually turned out quite nice, opening up after 5,000 RPM. Yeah, so we kind of like it. It's something different, it's unique, makes our RS4 very unique, and yeah, we're happy with that. So what I'll do is, I hope you enjoyed the episode. What I'll do is now, before we close the episode, I'll give you one last exhaust sound from the outside of the car. You have our famous bridge, under the bridge, and you can hear what it sounds like from there. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in our other episodes.